I say congratulations on getting here so early on the Monday of conference, because I know what a challenge that is. And can I say, we're so delighted, Rob, that you've brought Thakeham here, that you want to participate and debate with us what is the most fundamental issue for me as a South London MP, the number of homes that are available and the standards and qualities of insulation that they actually have. I don't know if we've got any councillors in the House. Yeah, quite a few councillors. For all of us who are elected representatives, particularly in London, housing is the single biggest issue. You know, we're desperate for more homes. Problems of overcrowding, problems of temporary accommodation are the biggest thing, certainly in my mailbag. And I know that I'm preaching to the converted, and I'm probably telling you things that you know so much better than me, but please, bear with me. And that is, Labour has a 5-point plan for energy sustainability and security, paid for by our climate investment pledge. This plan will drive down bills in the long term, deliver energy security and sovereignty for Britain, support good jobs in every region of the country and tackle the climate emergency. Point number 1 on that plan is energy efficiency. We will give devolved administrations the power and the resources to bring every home in their area up to EPC standard C or higher within a decade. Our national plan to upgrade 19 million homes would save families an average of over £1,000 a year off their bills, cut national gas imports by 15% and support 500,000 jobs over the next 5 years. Housing, as most of you I'm sure will know, is currently responsible for around 14% of UK emissions. The median energy efficiency score for dwellings in England was 66 and 64 in Wales for all records up to March 2021, which is equivalent to Band D. Over 90% of our homes are heated by fossil fuels, accounting for 1/3 of UK total gas use. The price spikes in the gas market mean households are particularly exposed to these changes and facing energy bills of upwards of £2,500. Improving the efficiency of our homes could reduce our heating bills by around 20%, reduce our dependency on foreign gas. Energy efficiency measures include double glazing, cavity wall insulation to efficient light bulbs. 80% of homes are heated by gas boilers. The cost of pulling out a gas boiler and replacing it with a heat pump starts at £9,900. Meeting our 2035 climate target of 78% reduction in emissions promises £266 billion in net benefit to our economy. The numbers are big and the task is absolutely huge. But as Rob was saying just now, you have to start somewhere. And starting now is better than starting tomorrow or next month or next year. If David Cameron hadn't moved the requirements on energy efficient in new homes in 2013, we would be hundreds of thousands of properties better off, better insulated with lower bills. So we are delighted that you are here and we're delighted for the work you do, and we would like you to tell us more about it.
Thank you, and thank you for that welcome. It's a great opportunity to be here, great to have the ability to talk to you about what we think is a hugely important subject that could do so much more and needs to have more debate. And that for me is the movement towards net zero in housing. And the statistics you're absolutely right. I think at the moment with the energy crisis, it's forefront of people's mind the size of their energy bills. We have the answers. The answers exist now. We're not trying to invent something that's yet to be discovered. So from my point of view, we made a commitment back in 2020 that every home we deliver will be net zero in lifetime use by 2025. We're already delivering those now. It's not uncommon for us to be delivering the first net zero developments across the authorities that we work with. That technology exists, that ability exists. We talk about a goal of 2050, 25% of the housing that will be delivered by 2050 is yet to be built. Why isn't every home net zero? And to be clear, net zero in lifetime use means that the homeowner will not have an energy bill for heating that home. It's not difficult, it's not rocket science, we have the answers. From my point of view, I think the more the industry drives towards it, and we were founder members of the Future Homes Task Force, we sit on the Future Homes Hub, which is the HBF's alignment with the government to drive the industry towards net zero. We were there demonstrating technologies, demonstrating what the options are, demonstrating what's available, working with a variety of other government bodies and organisations. For us, it doesn't just stop at the fabric of the building. It doesn't just stop at EV charging points. It doesn't just stop at solar panels. It stops at how we can affect and change what is an energy crisis. Why aren't we putting solar panels across the whole of our development, joining that power back at a battery park, and then spreading that out across our development and feeding into the grid properly? Every housing development could effectively become a generator, a power station. We have the technology, we have the ability. I find it strange we don't have the opportunity. I think, from our point of view, we talk about the effect that housing has on our carbon footprint. We can also affect transport as well. The places that we create, the communities that we create, the way those people live, they operate, the infrastructure that sits in those communities. How far do people have to go to school? How far do people have to go to work? How far do people have to go to shop and other bits and pieces they do? And the ability to move those people around in non-carbon based transport is hugely important, because transport actually affects something like over 20% of our carbon footprint this country. So we can affect that as well. And from my point of view, I want to see zero carbon placemaking on the agenda, I want to see net zero housing on the agenda, and then we need to tackle embodiment of carbon as well. We've done more work at Thakeham than anybody else in that arena. We are feeding that information into a variety of governmental departments as we take through what we're doing there as well. And we think it's really important. So from our point of view, it's important for our planet, it's important for all of us, but it's actually become quite critical with affordability in people's lives at the moment with the energy crisis. So I think we have a unique opportunity at the moment to really grasp this and move forward, because it benefits the consumer, it benefits the end user, it benefits our customer. And everybody has the right to that. For us, every development we've ever delivered has been policy compliant with affordable housing. It's always tenure blind. There's no difference, the externals of our affordable homes to our private homes. It's always pepper potted and mixed in. We don't want to create a two-tier society. We've just finished a piece of work last year with Oxford County Council looking at how good community creation addresses social health and equality, not something perhaps a normal development standard would say. For us, hugely important the places that we create and the way that we do things. And there are learnings in there that the whole industry should learn. But I think also we need legislating against as well. We need to force our industry to change. And I think we need to see councils leading that, and we need to see government leading that, and we need to see that we recognise and take opportunity that exists, because we can affect quite different change. I guess that's probably where I sit. So that's me on my soapbox finished. I think we're going to move to a sort of a breakfast roundtable situation. I'm happy to take questions across all the tables and promote discussion around the table. So. Yes. Anybody got any questions?
We've got the room for another half hour, so the intention of today was to enable people to connect. We've got councillors, we've got the private sector here as well, to share ideas and move forward on net zero sustainable housing. So please use the space, grab some more breakfast, grab a coffee, and do consider joining future SME for Labour events. We've got another event today on sustainable housing at 2 o'clock. I think it's the most packed fringe programme ever.